So we're at the 1 hour. I know you guys are ready to go on a walk, but we have 2 last-minute, very quick speeches, very special people. I hope you're okay with this because you're gonna like it. We have a man here who has stood up against these terrorists. This is Jessie from Without Papers Pizza.
Hello everyone, my name is Jessie Johnson. I'm the owner of Without Papers Pizza. I was not in compliance of the City of Calgary bylaw 6M2021. Because of my defiance, I lost a business that supported 2 families, employed 30 people, and defined my very life. I loved it. I loved it so much. I'm more eloquent on paper than I am in person. I apologize. Why are we all here? I opposed the bylaw that was discriminatory, promoted segregation, was against the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms and the Bill of Rights, and was also just against plain, decent, human, goddamn decency. It's not my job to judge a single one of you. The good Lord will judge you, not me. It's against my nature to refuse a single person into my restaurant based on their private opinions and what they do with their body. The support I received over the last few weeks truly touched my heart. I professed a message of love that was met with the most vile hate I have ever seen in my whole life. But the love outweighed it. This is not a message of us versus them. It is a message of choice. You have the choice to do whatever you want. If you feel bullied, if you feel scared, if you are afraid to talk, if you are afraid to express your opinion, you live under tyranny. Thank you very much.
All right. We need more people like Jessie in Calgary. The number of business owners that have stood up in this city is a little bit embarrassing, to be honest. Okay, we have one last speaker. We couldn't go without him. I did forget to mention earlier in my opening remarks about the wins this week. As you know, this week Pastor Art Pawlowski, his brother David, and Chris Scott of the Whistle Stop Cafe in Mirror, Alberta, were given a ruling by Judge Adam Germain, effectively silencing them, taking away their right to free speech. Not only that, he has dictated that they must present a pre-approved government written script whenever they speak or post to the public. Now, the reason I call this a win is because, again, we have another one of these corrupted officials, Adam Germain. He is exposed now. He is vulnerable. There is a petition, firethejudge.com, over 14,000 signatures in 3 days. This man must be removed immediately. We have Pastor Art here to speak to you very briefly. Please welcome.
Well, the sun is shining on all of us today. With the people like you, with alliance like you, we know we are already winning. This is what the totalitarian regime is afraid of. You, people are willing to stand up for the truth. And yes, it's true, this wannabe tyrant, this wannabe judge, this failure of a politician that was not elected as a liberal candidate, he has put a muzzle on us. So I have prepared a script specially for him. Well, the minute after he pronounced the sentence, me and my brother David, we went and we expressed our feelings. You can watch it on Facebook and YouTube and on Rebel. And it's very fascinating because I got some crazy people contacting me and they said, oh, we're going to monitor everything you say, wherever you go. Well, just go to my Facebook page. You don't have to stalk me like some kind of a pervert. You can just go to my YouTube channel, Artur Pawlowski TV or Artur Pawlowski Facebook. I post everything I do and say in public. Every one of you go to firethejudge.com. Let's show them that we will never put up with a communistic, fascistic individual that claims to be a judge. Not in this country, not anymore. So here is my reply to this crooked judge, to this failure of a politician, to this psychopath that is following the orders of wannabe tyrant Adolf Kenny. When you tear out a man's tongue, you're not proving him a liar. You're only telling the world that you fear what he might say. That's a quote from Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Well, it's a fight for who is going to be sitting on the throne of your life. Kenny, wannabe Dr. Hinshaw, or wannabe Judge Germain, or this Chief Associate Rook Crook Judge that have enslaved the entire province of Alberta. Remember the Rook Order that me and my brother David and Chris Scott were arrested under? It was under the Rook's Order. Well, the Rook Crook is not going to dictate the free people in Canada, free people of Alberta, how we are to live our lives. This is the worst case in the history of Canada, the worst judgment ever being pronounced on an individual in the history of this country. Effectively, this is compelled speech like in China, like in North Korea, Saudi Arabia. Adam Germain, this crooked judge, thinks that he owns you, that he can tell you what you can say and what you're not allowed to say it. And listen to this funny story. He says to us that we are to follow the science. And he says the masks do work. Just like the Pampers work. And you know what happens when a kid does a biological warfare in your house? You're in danger and you know it very quickly. He says that the job of saving lives. And he tells us to follow the science. What a disgrace. This crooked judge wanted to hire me and my brother David and Chris Scott to be CBC reporters. Well, they have enough liars out there, and I'm not signing to be the next one. CNN and CBC has plenty of lying, manipulating, disgrace, a sham of a reporters already. He also says that I am not allowed to leave the province of Alberta. Well, watch me. I think they already do. You see, they're terrified of my tongue. They're afraid of a man that is willing to say the way it is, the truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
In the Bible it says the truth shall set the captives free. The truth.
Yes.
Not their lies, not Hinshaw, not Kenny, not the chief of police. They're not our gods.
Yes.
They're not our pharaohs. We're free Canadians. Free to worship our God as we please, not as Hinshaw pleases. I cannot say something that I believe to be a lie, and I will not say that. So the minutes after the judgment, I went on record, and I was not as direct as my brother David. He said to the judge, shove it. I didn't. I'm a pastor, so I had to bite my tongue. I had it on my mind. Thank you, Jesus, for my brother David. He articulated what millions of Canadians are thinking. Shove it. So here is my message to those wannabe tyrants and their minions. Be very careful, because you have enraged a lot of lions.
Yes.
And what I know about lions, they can put up with a lot. But you keep poking at us, and we'll stop poking back. We are Albertans, and we are known for the biggest grizzlies in the country.
Yes.
A couple weeks ago, I was in the mountains. I'm telling you, I saw two. They're scary-looking creatures. And if you poke at them too, be careful. Start running and grab Hinshaw with you, because you might not be fast enough for the mama bears and the papa bears. They finally are saying enough is enough. Back off, or we will keep pushing. So we're going to have a good march today again. Here is my answer to those tyrants. I will never ever stop preaching the truth. You can put 10,000 disclaimers on my speech, and I always come back and open my mouth with the truth. So you judge, you have a choice. Kenny, Minister of Justice without justice, Madu, you have a choice. Back off from the free Canadians or start running. Be blessed.
Thank you, Pastor Art.